What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets, and I'm going to be going over the MLB slate. Ooh, where did I go? Not allowed. It doesn't look like I'm sharing my screen rather nicely. Uh, Hang on. Welcome. I'll be right back. Okay. Could somebody confirm that they hear me? Uh, K9, can you hear me? Anybody? I'll start up once I get confirmation that people can hear me. I think we should be okay. Great. Okay, so I had a good day in baseball yesterday, and I really firmly believe that with the NFL going on, baseball is much softer. Just it's just the way it is. I mean, people, the experts are just spending more of their efforts on making sure they kill it in the NFL. It's just more money in it. So I think that baseball is still very, very viable. I got second in the immaculate inning last night. I even had a nice swipe at the first place. Nerdy tenor is a little bit too tough though sometimes. Um, so we're going to be going over tonight's slate, and again, we're just going to do the same thing we always do. I'm going to go through the projections first to see who I would think I would want to play, and then we're going to go through Saber Sim and actually build some stuff. Just a couple of announcements. I'm away for the next several days. I might pop in, but uh, probably not. You might see me on the Sunday 11 a.m. thing with Bobby, but Bobby's back, so that's good news. All right, so we're taking a look at the DraftKings sheets, and again, the way I rank these things, you're looking sort of at column H here, this sheets value score, and pitching wise, the top two guys on the board seem to be, well, I would say three guys: Zebby Matthews, Emmett Sheehan, and George Kirby. They look to be, sufficiently owned, but it's not like they're through the roof. 23%, 30%, 25%. I think they're pretty reasonable here. So they're certainly, cheap enough so that you play them, you can get access to all kinds of hitting. So it all makes a lot of sense. I think any combination of those three are going to look good. So I fully recommend those three guys. Let's take a look at the stacks here. Let me see where would those be on my board. Here it is. Hold on. So many tabs open. Okay, here it is. And again, we rate these three ways. Okay, one, by raw points, as usual, the Dodgers showing up at the top, and then like a whole bunch of teams: Red Sox, Twins, Yankees, Tampa. I mean, if I had to set a break point, I mean, Seattle too, and then maybe a break to Athletics, but not really. When you look at the value just on points per dollar, once again, Minnesota, they were my hero last night, showing up as top point per dollar kind of value stacks. Then Texas, and a little bit of a drop. And when you combine the two in this column H, which I always find very useful, is the Dodgers look like number one, and they're owned in fine style. And then the Twins again. I mean, right there, they're ranked second, and they're lower owned than some of these teams rated below them. Like I have them rated lower owned than the Angels, lower owned than the Red Sox. So I think the Twins were really, nice solid 5-man that you could throw in there with any of those two pitchers. And then the Rangers. And look at the Rangers here. They again are projecting for me is the way I rate these things higher than, say, the Angels and at lower ownership. So I think that if you were going to hand build and just for fun, okay, we're not gonna keep this. Oh, I gotta check something. I want to see how. Oh, this. I was going to say the tennis match is suspended right now. So let's just say I was going to build like a hand build here. Let's see what these would look like. Like let's try the Twins again and see what doing a 5-man twin stack will let us play. I mean, first of all, pitching wise, I'm pretty sure that Kirby and Sheehan, you could afford them both. And by the way, why am I not getting to these Biebers and Robbie Rays or whatever? I guess their matchups are just not as good. So you play Kirby and Sheehan. I mean, you could play probably your favorite Twins and maybe get some Dodgers too if you wanted. Like, let's see what these look like. So if I wanted to play my favorite Twins, what would that be? Hold on. Wallner, Clemens, Gasper, Martin, Lawrence. We can even pay up more. Like, again, we don't know if Buxton is playing again. Let me see what's his most recent news. So we're going to have to wait on this again. I would love it if he played. I mean, he didn't play yesterday, so we're just going to have to wait on this one. So I don't feel like waiting. How about we build a Texas one instead? How about that? So let's go to Texas and see what those guys look like against Patrick. And let's just pay for the most expensive guys. I think we can afford it. So like Langford, where's Berger? Berger's only 3,200. Josh Smith leading off 3,400. And then Peterson he's still cheap. I mean, 2,500. I mean, this is like ridiculous. And then whoever we want, really. Josh Jung, you want him? You want Osuna? I mean, which doesn't really matter. Josh Jung at 3,300. I mean, you could do this and play some Dodgers if you wanted. So these Texas guys are really, really strong. I mean, just for fun. Just sit on your butt and just go boom. You can't quite do this, but pretty close. Find a $2,900 catcher somewhere, and you play Betts and Ohtani, and then you're in business. Anybody know a good $2,900 catcher just for the hell of it, just so we can see what it would look like? Oh, we could play a guy from Texas. Oh, we could really mess around. We could play Mitch Garver from Seattle. Like so, for example, I'm not doing this, but it's very, very easy to do. Okay, I never know which way to do this, whether I want to go. Oh, Buxton is in, so we could play him. And I think it's probably a good idea. So I think Twins and Texas are probably my two favorite non-Dodger stacks, to say the least. And once those projections update, we'll deal with that. Let's look at FanDuel, and then we'll build for both DraftKings and FanDuel together. FanDuel. Sheehan, Kirby, and then a little bit of a drop. Strider, no thanks. I mean, he's done, I think. Robbie Ray, Zebby. So here in FanDuel, Spencer Strider, Robbie Ray kind of get up into the list here. So, yeah. So all 5 of these guys look good on FanDuel. These stacks look better on FanDuel than on DraftKings? Let's take a look. No. Twins again. Here, Tampa. So look at these guys like Tampa, Toronto, Chicago. Like these guys, the way I look at it, are like lower owned, and like Minnesota here is actually pretty popular. So on FanDuel, I would say more like Tampa, Toronto, Chicago to be paired with a Dodgers or something like that. Whichever your favorites. I mean, honestly, I guess whichever fits more purely. So just to see again what that would look like, let me pull up FanDuel. And let's just say, for the hell of it, we wanted to build the most expensive Dodgers, just to see. Not this. I just want to change the lineup, edit lineup. So let's say we just wanted to play literally, like we don't care about price. We're just going to play the best Dodgers there are. So Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts. I don't know what position to put him at nowadays. Let's put him here for now. And then Muncy. Position is Muncy nowadays, third base. And then let's just say we were going to pick Sheehan correlates, but let's not put him in because I want to play a 4-4. So who's the other one? Who's like the other good-looking one here? So let's say we want to play Kirby. I mean, just for the hell of it. I doubt we could get to all the way up to that, but let's just see. I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, 2,500 a man. I bet you we could do it with one of these teams. I mean, if we wanted to. I mean, like, so who's the cheapest of all those teams I mentioned between Tampa, Toronto, and Chicago? I mean, I like them all. Let's see what Chicago's against Atlanta, against Strider. I don't know who having like more or less. Tampa's usually pretty cheap. What do they look like? This guy Gomez is terrible. They're just a little bit too expensive, though. These guys are like $3K. What about, there's no way the Cubs are any cheaper, right? No, the Cubs are just as bad. So, I mean, we could, again, go back and play Sheehan, save some dough, and now at $27.75, maybe we make it work. It's still hard. I mean, to play these expensive Dodgers, it's not easy, but that's probably what I would do is play some maybe Tampa. Again, 3,800. These guys are not any real bargains here. Toronto, there's no way Toronto's cheap, right? They never are. Yeah, look at this. Look at some of these Torontos. So you can play Correa. I'm just like picking guys. He's on Houston though. I want the Toronto guys. I want Springer, Barger, Varsho. Let's see. Varsho's 3,500. Barger's 29. You could play him. But Guerrero's going to be too expensive, right? I imagine. Yeah. So we can't quite do this with the expensive Dodgers, but you can certainly do Tampa, Toronto together. I mean, that's easy. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. So let's play the most expensive Torontos and the most expensive Tampas. So the Torontos, it would be let's see, Tampa's, it would be, we'll do Tampa's first. It would be Low, Caminero, Diaz, Simpson. Low, Diaz, Caminero. Where's Simpson? Simpson, 3,100. Ooh, maybe we can't quite get there. Yeah, maybe it's not as easy as I led myself to believe here. What about the Cubs? Tucker, Crow Armstrong, Bush, Suzuki. Let's put this in just for the hell of it. And what do these guys cost? Yeah, maybe not so easy today. Maybe the pricing's a little tighter than I would give it credit for. So the good news is we have SaberSim to kind of work that out for us. Yeah, look at that. Oh, good catch, Kevin. Yeah, again, and it takes kind of trying to do it by hand to even see that. FanDuel used to be the easiest, right? So we'll do whatever you wanted. So let's see. Let's build it and see what we get here. Minnesota looks like they updated the projections, so let's just make sure that we at least. Let's see. Who do I have projected in that's not in? Oh, all these guys. Tucker out. Yeah, so I have to. Oh, he hit the IL. Okay, so let's do this. Let's fix this right now. Why do I have Tucker in my projections if he's out? Let's put this in for now. See what we have. See what the Cubs look like here. Cubs. Yeah, I had Tucker in for some reason. That's a mistake. And he was replaced in the lineup here. It looks like by who? Oh, Castro is in instead at 2,900. That all looks good. Who else am I missing? It just looks like Tucker was the only guy I had. Let's make sure the Minnesota looks good. Let's see. Minnesota. No, I had Clemens in. That's too bad. Clemens is like my hero. And Gasper I had in. He's not in. Yeah, I'll probably redo a whole set of this stuff. But just for fun, let's just see what we get here. So what are we going to do? We'll only play 4 4s and 4 3s and 4 2 2s. Maybe only 4 4s and 4 3s. It's a huge slate. But let's just see what we get. How about that? Cubs are an unserious team. Yeah, maybe. Boy, I'll tell you, that was some football game last night, huh? The Bears. That was, after like a quarter, I was all through my timeline. It was the J.J. McCarthy is washed, and it's the return of the Bears, and not washed, it's terrible return of the Bears. I go upstairs to watch some TV, my wife, and then I turn it on, and J.J. McCarthy's going to the Pro Bowl, and the Bears are finished. It's like amazing. It's like week freaking 1. And frankly, week 1 is like halfway through the first quarter. It's like crazy. Well, the Bears are fine. You know what I mean? They got an exciting quarterback. They got a couple of dudes. The Dunze I like. They're all right. I mean, they're not good, but they're not terrible. Oh, the Viking guy? Yeah, I had like 66% Justin Jefferson captain in Showdown last night. See how see what happened there. So let's see what we get with FanDuel. I am going to have to redo all these projections, though, which is a little annoying. But let's see what we get. So what lineups are not in yet? Angels at 9:30. I think the Dodgers should be in. Yeah, after week one, who's the best team? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's always hard to say. But I'll tell you, man, those Buffalo Baltimore games were always fun. I mean, to see those two guys, Kevin, like they talk about like week one, like it's tough. The defense is ahead, and it takes a while for the offense to settle in. To see those two guys, Josh Allen and Lamar, perform at that freaking level, like in week one, just freaking nuts. I mean, honestly, what a show, you know. Oh, you want me to know the home run call? All right. First, let's see the Dodgers, Red Sox, Tampa. Nothing looks particularly earth-shattering. Zebby Matthews, top performer. So we'll save these for now. Oh, you like the Chargers a little bit this year? You thought they were good? Packers looked good. Colts looked good, have to say. Nice job, Giants. Watching Daniel Jones just put up seven straight possessions. Yeah, I think Kansas City might be kind of finished this year, Kevin. I don't know. I didn't like what I know that they always seem to get it done or whatever. I really didn't like what I saw at all against the Chargers. I think this is the 7-9. You could put this up at freezing cold takes later in the season, I guess, but I mean, I think it's all good runs must come to an end. And I don't know. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. What can I say? All right, let's go back to. Oh, did you, Kevin? Yeah, Miami's very strong. I feel that guy. That I like that coach. By the way, I don't know what happened to that team. You know what they did? It's the revenge of Brian Flores, I think. All right, so let's upload the DraftKings. Who do they play? Cincinnati, Jacksonville. Let's get these Cubs in order here for DraftKings. It's funny, I had it right with Tucker on DraftKings, but not on FanDuel for some reason. Okay. And let's see. Who did I have wrong here? Texas, Tampa, Houston. I have all kinds of guys wrong. Who did I have wrong on Texas? No, I think I have all this right. Well, let's build this stuff. Stack exposure. 5 3s, 5 2s, 5s, 4 zeros, maybe 4 4s. Build. Oh, I'll tell you who did not look good. The Giants. The Giants did not look good at all. They were just not even remotely competitive. Tennessee was sort of feisty against Denver, I guess. I mean, obviously Cam Young is not even, close to ready yet. But it's good. They'll work him. I mean, they have to accept that it's, going to be a 4-14 season or whatever, 4-13 season. But I think, listen, you never know. I definitely would give him the season. I wouldn't pull him or anything like that. There's no point. They're going nowhere regardless. May as well let him play. Arizona looked whatever. Against Carolina. Against the Saints. Rattler looked a little bit improved, I have to say. Not great, but certainly improved. Atlanta and Tampa looked exactly like they always look. They looked fine. Rams, Houston, middling teams. None of those teams are winning the Super Bowl. Buffalo and Baltimore looked great. Packers looked great. I think the Packers looked great. I don't think the Vikings look fine, but they're not going anywhere. The home run call? All right, he'll do the home run call. Don't worry about it. I'll do the home run call. Denver looked whatever. Jacksonville, that was, whatever. Jets, Pittsburgh, definitely exciting game. Washington, we don't know because they weren't pushed like literally at all by the Giants. So we don't know what they can do. We really don't. Packers are good. I'm telling you, the Packers had sneaky. I don't know, Kevin. See, that's the thing. I don't know the answer to that. Those are always like the tough questions, right? Was Green Bay really good or just Detroit awful? I think the Lions will be fine. Well, that's my opinion. Don't know. Let's see. What did I get on DraftKings? The rookie running back. Yeah, he looked very active. He looked very good. All right, you want to get a home run call? All right, let's go to the sports book. We'll put a home run call up. All right, let's just see. Baseball, and we're just totally vibing here, right? All right, well, who's pitching? Noah Cameron. Well, we could always play Ben Rice again, right? Is Casey Mize a lefty or a righty? Luis Garcia, Bieber, Strider. We could always play somebody against him. We could play someone against Tampa. How about somebody from the White Sox? That'd be kind of cool. Play someone from the Rangers against Chad Patrick, maybe. I don't know about this. Cardinals, Seattle, Bad Park. We could play, no. We could always play the A's. We could always play the A's. And obviously we could play the Dodgers. But so let's take a look. We're going to take a look at Casey Mize first. Then we're going to look at this Red Sox guy. And then that's going to be our – let's go back for a second. Let's go back to DFS. Let's take a look at these pitchers for a second. I just want to make sure that's who I want. Let's see something. So Casey Mize is a righty. So if Ben Rice is in, he's kind of a lock. Let's see. Is he playing? Ben Rice? Oh, yeah. I'm sure he's probably like even money. He's such a freaking lock here. So it's either him or who did I say? Someone from Tampa? Someone from the White Sox? Who would it be from the White Sox? Ooh, we could play Benintendi. He's been feeling it. Or Tauchman. Now he's only 8 home runs. Benintendi is like at 1,000,000 to 1. We'll get back to him. Texas against Patrick, no. Oh, the A's. All right, so it's too bad that this guy's not a lefty, a righty. We can always play Rooker. Well, Langoliers, he's like a lock, right? All right, so these are the candidates. For the A's, Langoliers and Rooker. And then for who did I say? And for the Yankees, Casey Mize, and maybe for the White Sox, Benintendi. Benintendi's probably going to be $1,000,000 to 1, right? But let's just take a look at some of these. All right, so let's go. MLB. Let's first look at the Yankees. Yankees, home runs, Ben Rice. What's his price here? $330? Ugh. Freaking sucker bets all these things. It's like ridiculous. I'm not doing any of this. Benintendi's going to be $1,000,000 to 1. We'll end up playing him. But let's look at these Oakland guys first. A's, Langoliers $255, Rooker $290. Oh my God, this is impossible. How do people do this? All right, so let's do Benintendi. He better be like plus 1,000, right? At least plus 700. It's all bad, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'll do Ben Rice just for vibes, but now, I'm not betting anything. Sorry, I just can't do it. If you have to, again, play the guys I said, but I'm not doing it. All right. Let me see what I ended up getting on DraftKings. Dodgers, Twins, Angels. The game base, if it's not in, let's take a look at that. It means I probably have to redo my projections. Ooh, looks like I'm okay, actually. On FanDuel. What about on DraftKings? What about FanDuel? It looks like FanDuel I should be okay also, as far as guys that I have in. All right, I guess that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Again, I'm gonna be pretty much out next several days.